objective is basically to make you feel sexual, and it does a good job at that. It's usually used during foreplay. It builds fantasy, and it leads to climax. Some people like a lot of pillow talk during sex, or I'm sorry, dirty talk during sex, and some people don't. But pillow talk really isn't part of that. Pillow talk is the oxytocin thrill, if you will, or what the hormone of being close to someone produces in us. It produces a longing, a connection, a lovingness. And that's what pillow talk is. If you don't have pillow talk right now, or after sex, one of you falls asleep, and maybe you want to start more pillow talk because you're seeing that there's a loss of connection in your relationship, it's not real hard to do, because you can do it if you can establish a comfortable time in your relationship. And that's why a lot of couples do pillow talk after sex or on Saturday morning, maybe when they're getting ready to get up, and if they have kids, they're getting ready to take care of the kids. But it's just this loving, it's almost like a nuzzling, if you will. Makes you feel comfortable and more connected. I'm going to give you some examples of it, because many couples now, or partners, are asking me if I have scripts, like, Mary Jo, what does it sound like? Can I write this down? I'm going to give you different ideas of what you can talk about during this pillow talk. Okay, talking about what you love in each other is a wonderful pillow talk conversation. Sharing a dream for the future, about travel, adventure, and things you want to try as a couple. So one partner would initiate this, and then the other one would join in. Recalling special moments, like when you first fell in love, or the first time you saw your partner, what they were wearing, little things you remember about the first date are wonderful pillow talk topics. Talking about your fears, what you need to do with them. What are you going to confront? What would make it easier if your partner was willing to do to help you confront those? These are pillow talks that actually not only set an intention, but they make your partner feel like you trust them more, like you need them more. Reminding each other how much you love each other. Sharing positive attributes and gestures that can help your partner feel more safe and more confident. Like why you need them in your life. What would you do if you didn't have them? Making them feel, irreplaceable. If something happened to them, that's going to make your partner feel loved and connected. It's going to make you feel better too. And recognizing the importance of things from your past. Like maybe you've had a real time of reflection during specific times in the month. Many partners will reflect on things differently than their partner. Sharing these reflections and what you're learning about yourself being in this relationship are wonderful pillow talk topics. If you feel like you'd like to start doing this more in your relationship, I have some other ways that you can help kind of usher it in. Talk to them, ask some of these things, or bring these up when you're touching them, when you're cuddling them. Maybe if you're giving them a massage, or sometimes your partner will rub your back after sex or after a long day. It's a wonderful time to do pillow talk then as well. During laughing times or just kidding around, maybe you're going to have a coffee or a refreshment at lunchtime. That's a wonderful time to squeeze in a little pillow talk. It seems like a nothing, right? But pillow talk is a big something. In fact, I rely on it a lot in my own relationship to keep that relationship strong, and so that it can endure the really tough times. So if you want to start doing this, I think I go for a shorter time, like 10 minutes, maybe 4 days a week, finding that time and that ability to touch them and have a little, I call it nuzzle time, because I just can't think of a better word. It's just that sweet closeness with them.